Okay, students. So this is my fourth session on the topic Introduction to Management Accounting. I've already shared 3 sessions of my lecture on the same topic as such. So I'm going to continue with this Introduction to Management Accounting unit, okay, wherein I'm going to discuss about the very relationship that exists between management accounting and financial accounting and management accounting and cost accounting. I hope students you all are going through the videos. Please do make a note of this and then study from the examination point of view. Okay, I've already shared the study materials too. Okay, so you can just take a printout of those notes and then keep it for your reference. Okay, so I'm going to start with this presentation, students. So now let us discuss the comparison or the relationship that exists between financial accounting and management accounting. Okay, so now here I've made the three columns in order to make the point very much clear to you. The first one you have is basis, and the second column will be regarding the financial accounting, and the third column will be for management accounting. So when it comes to external and internal users, okay, as I've already discussed in my theoretical part, that financial accounting information is mainly intended for whom? External users. External users andre yaru? Outsiders. Who are the outsiders? Investors, shareholders, creditors, government authorities, etc. Okay. Whereas management accounting information is mainly meant for whom? Internal users. Who are the internal users here? Management. And one more thing, the information that is provided by the management accountant is used not only by the higher level management but also by the lower level and mid-level managers. Okay, so for what purpose it is used? As I told you, it is used for the purpose of planning, controlling and decision making. Idu elladrallu common irutte, you just remember. What is the second point of difference? Accounting method prakara. Okay, the financial accounting is based on double entry system of recording business transactions. Okay, this all of you know that financial accounting is based on what? Double entry system of bookkeeping, wherein both the aspects of the transactions are recorded. What are the two aspects? Debit aspect and credit aspect. But management accounting, it is not based on double entry system, but still directly it is not based on the double entry system, but provided it makes use of certain tools and techniques in order to provide information to the management. But still, in order to provide information to the management, then definitely it is depending upon what? FA and CA. Okay, this is regarding accounting method. Now moving on to statutory requirements. Okay, so financial accounting is mandatory. Okay, it is very much compulsory that all business organizations, they have to maintain this financial accounting. As per what? Under the company's law, or it may be under taxation law, or financial accounting is obligatory to satisfy various statutory provisions. Okay, so which means that the financial accounting, maintenance of this financial accounting system is very much compulsory as per the laws. Okay, for example, you have Companies Act of 2013, then you have Income Tax Act of 1961. So as per all these acts, it is very much compulsory that they have to follow certain statutory requirements. But coming to management accounting is optional. As I told you in my earlier lecture, wherein installation of management accounting is not obligatory, it is optional, it is left to the discretion of the management, though its utility makes it highly desirable to adopt it. Our utility tumba chennairutte, but still it depends upon the discretion of the manager. Management beku antanisidre they will install, otherwise it is not compulsory. But it is not so in case of what? Financial accounting, it is mandatory as per the laws. Then the fourth one you have is analysis of cost and profit. Okay, when we come to financial accounting shows the profit and loss of the business as a whole. Andre company as a whole, it shows the profit or loss. It does not show the cost and profit for individuals. For individual product ಗೆ ಅಂತ separate cost profit ತೋರಿಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ, processಗೆ ತೋರಿಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ತೋರಿಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Okay, this you all already know about this fact. Okay, this is one of the drawback of financial accounting, that is it provides the information about the organization as a whole, but it will not not provide the information for individual product, individual processes or for individual departments. So individual department ಎಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಲಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಒಂದು ಯಾವ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟಿಂದ ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಸಪ್ರೇಟಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ನಾವು ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ವೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಆರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್. ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಲಾಸಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲಾಗಿ ತೋರಿಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, now come to management accounting. It provides detailed information about what individual products ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, plants ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. Plants ಅಂದರೆ we are not talking about the real plants, we are talking about the machinery departments or any other responsibility center. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿನೂ ಸಪ್ರೇಟಾಗಿ ನಾವು ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, so this is again the differences between financial accounting and management accounting with regarding to analysis of cost and profit. The next one you have is after analysis, that is analysis of cost and profit, you have past and future data. Okay, so financial accounting is concerned with what? Recording the transactions which have already taken place. That is why I told you it is historical in nature. What do you mean by historical in nature? It is concerned with recording the transactions which have already been taken place. But management accounting, it is future oriented. Okay, it is concerned with the future and it concentrates on what is likely to happen in future. Mainly it is concentrating on what is going to happen in the future, though it may use past data for future projection. One point you remember, that is financial accounting is past oriented, that is it records only those transactions which have already taken place in the organization. But whereas management accounting, it makes use of the information provided by financial accounting for the purpose of projecting the actions for the future, for taking the course of action to be undertaken in near future. That is what we say, that management accounting is more of future oriented rather than that is past oriented. Then coming to periodic and continuous reporting. Okay, so financial reports, yavudu profit and loss account and balance sheet are prepared usually on a year to year basis. Okay, so every year, at the end of every year, we need to prepare this financial accounts like profit and loss account and balance sheet. But what about management accounting? Management accounting reports are prepared frequently. ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಪದೇ ಪದೇ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಪಾನ್ ದ time and the place or when exactly the information is required by the management ಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಬೇಕೋ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆವಾಗ ಅದನ್ನು ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, so management accounting reports are prepared frequently. These may be prepared monthly, weekly or even daily depending on managerial requirements. ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಬೇಕು ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೋ ಆವಾಗ ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ it is the duty of the management accountant to provide the information. Okay, next coming to accounting standards. Companies are required to prepare final accounts according to accounting standards. They have accounting standards issued by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, IC. That is Institute of Chartered Accountant of India. That is accounting standards prescribe ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಅದರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ we are going to maintain the financial accounting. But what about management accounting? It is not bound by any accounting standards. Okay, management accounting alli there are no hard and fast rule that you have to follow a particular format for the purpose of using a particular tools and techniques of management accounting. So management accounting is not bound by accounting standards. It may use any practice which generates useful information to management. ಯಾವ ಟೂಲ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಯಾವ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. That is usage of the tools and techniques, it depends upon how far it is going to satisfy the requirements of the management. ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಬೇಕೋ ಆ ಥರ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ they can make use of any tools and techniques. Okay, so this is regarding accounting standards. Now coming to types of statements prepared. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ financial accounting prepares general purpose statements. ಏನದು general purpose statements? Like profit and loss account and balance sheet which are used by external users. Okay, so statements prepared ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ financial accounting prepares general purpose statements. Why do you call it as a general purpose statements? Because it is concerned with preparation of trading profit and loss account. And one more thing that you have to remember here is the trading profit and loss account or the financial statements that is so prepared by the financial accountant is mainly going to serve the purpose of external users, like you have shareholders, government agencies, etc., investors, etc. But in management accounting, special purpose reports are prepared. So FLE general purpose reports are prepared. In management accounting, special purpose reports are prepared. What are those special purpose reports? Like performance reports of whom? Sales manager or any other department manager, which are used by the top level management. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಅವರು ಯಾವ ಥರ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ನ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ we are going to prepare the special reports, whether their working is their activities that they are performing, is it satisfactory or highly satisfactory or not satisfactory. ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಕೊಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ we say that special purpose-ನ ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. That is why we say that because of this factor we can say that it considers qualitative aspect also, okay, when compared to quantitative aspect. Now coming to publication, okay, publication and audit. So as you all know, it is very much compulsory that financial accounts have to be published, okay. What do you mean by published? Financial accounts, that is profit and loss account and balance sheet, are published for general public use. Why? Because it is mainly serving the purpose of whom? External users, okay, like shareholders, creditors, etc. and also sent to shareholders, okay. ಇದನ್ನು ಪಬ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ? shareholders. Of course they are the owners of the company. They want to know as to how their investment is being utilized in the organization. So it is for this purpose it is published, okay. These are required to be audited by whom? Chartered accountant. So they are going to appoint an auditor, and then auditor will be usually appointed by the chartered accountant, and they are going to audit the books of accounts, and then there it will be published, okay. But management accounting statements are for internal purpose. It is mainly serving the purpose of the internal users, and thus it is neither published for general public nor they are required to be audited by chartered accountants. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಡಿಟು ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಪಬ್ಲಿಷು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರಲ್ಲ. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ it is used by the internal users, okay. That is why that is regarding the publication and audit. Publication ಮತ್ತು audit ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Financial accounting, but it is not required in case of management accounting. Monetary and non-monetary requirements, okay. Financial account provides information in terms of money only. This point you have to remember, all the figures are expressed in terms of money. Either it is in the profit and loss account or in case of balance sheet. But management accounting may apply either a monetary or non-monetary units of measurement. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀ ಮನಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅವರು ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, but they make use of other non-monetary units. For example, information can also be expressed in terms of what? Units or quantity, machine hour rate or in labor hour rate, okay. So ಇದೆಲ್ಲ basis ಮೇಲೆ they are going to express, okay. That is why we say that it makes use of not only monetary but also non-monetary aspects. So with this I'm going to come to the end of this comparison between financial accounting and management accounting. So now let us discuss the comparison between cost accounting and management accounting. So coming to the first point of difference is regarding the scope. So what is the scope of cost accounting and what is the scope of management accounting? Management accounting scope ನಾನು ಆಗಲೇ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. It has got a wider scope. It covers FA, it covers CA, it covers all other disciplines, okay, economics, etc. So first one is scope of cost accounting is limited to providing cost information for managerial users. So cost accounting ಅಲ್ಲಿ scope ಏನು? It is only concerned with providing the cost information required by the management, okay. But management accounting is broader. The scope of management accounting is broader than that of cost accounting. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ? As it provides all type of information, ಏನೇನು? Cost accounting as well as financial accounting information for managerial users, okay. So management accountant is going to provide not only the cost accounting information but also financial accounting information. That is why the scope is very wider. ಬೇಕಾದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಇನ್ನೂ ಅದರ್ ಸ್ಕೋಪ್ ಏನೇನು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನೋ ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿಬೋದು, ಓಕೆ. Second one you have is emphasis, okay. So ಯಾವುದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ it is going to emphasize? Cost accounting, it emphasizes on what? Cost ascertainment and cost control to ensure maximum profit. Illi they are going to give more importance to what? Ascertainment of cost, finding out the cost, not only finding out the cost but also controlling the cost. For what purpose? For maximizing the profit. But what about management accounting? It emphasizes on what? Planning, controlling and decision making to maximize the profits. Illi they are concentrating mainly on planning, controlling and decision making activities in order to ensure what? Maximum profit. Okay, this is regarding emphasis. Okay, the next one you have is with regarding to the techniques employed. Okay, so there are various tools and techniques used both in cost accounting and management accounting, but let us discuss. But in financial accounting you don't have any tools and techniques that are used, but the only thing is the transactions will be recorded in the books of accounts by following the that is provisions. Okay, various techniques used by cost accounting ಯಾವುದ್ಯಾವುದು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್. ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಲೇಬರ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ವಿಚ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಇನ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್. ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜೀರಿಯಲ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಇದು ಕೂಡ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್, ಬಜೆಟ್ರಿ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್, ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್, ಇಂಟರ್ಫರ್ಮ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್, ಇದೆಲ್ಲನೂ ಟೂಲ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟ್? ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್. But management accounting also uses some of the techniques used in cost accounting, but in addition cost accounting techniques ಏನೇನಿದೆಯೋ ಅದನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಯಾವುದು? ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್. ಬಟ್ ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ there are other tools of management accounting, like for example which we are going to discuss in this subject as a ratio analysis ಇದೆ, fund flow statement ಇದೆ, cash flow statement ಇದೆ, statistical analysis, operation research, and certain techniques which were from various branches of knowledge like mathematics, economics, etc., whichever can help the management in its task. So these are some of the important tools and techniques which are used in management accounting. ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ 4 ಬರೀರಿ. ಯಾವುದು? ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ದೆನ್ ಫಂಡ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್, ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್, ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್, ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ನಾವು ಈ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ 4 tools and techniques that are used in management accounting. Next, coming to evolution. So ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎವಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ is mainly due to what? Limitations of financial accounting. So just to overcome the limitations of financial accounting, cost accounting was introduced. But evolution of management accounting is due to the limitations of cost accounting. Why? Because some of the limitations of financial accounting has been overcome by cost accounting. But there are certain limitations of cost accounting which has to be overcome. It is overcome by which one? Management accounting. So in fact, management accounting is just an extension of managerial aspects of cost accounting. Okay, it is just a one step ahead of what? Cost accounting. Managerial aspects of what? Cost accounting. The next one you have is statutory requirements. So maintenance of cost records has been made compulsory in selected industries. So ಬರೀ ಕೆಲವು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮೇಂಟೆನೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಬೈ ದ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಟು ಟೈಮ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬೀನ್ ಮೇಡ್ ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್ ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ದಟ್ they have to maintain cost accounts in certain fields, okay, industries, okay, wherein the ascertainment of cost plays a very vital role in big industries, okay, and this compulsory is made, this binding is made by the government. But management accounting is purely voluntary and it depends upon its utility to management. So management accounting, it is not compulsory, it is voluntarily, and its usage depends upon what type of information is required by the management. Now coming to database. So it is based on data derived from what? Financial accounting. That is cost accounting, it is going to collect some of the facts and figures which are being recorded in financial accounting. But what about management accounting? It is based on the data derived from cost accounting, financial accounting, and other sources. So here, in management accounting, it is not only depending upon cost accounting, but also on financial accounting and also other sources like income tax agirbodu, various economics agirbodu. You have so many other subjects which is being dependent by the management accountant in order to use the tools and techniques. Okay. Next one you have is 7th one, status in the organization. ಯಾರ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ಸು ಹೈ ಇದೆ, ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್? ಇನ್ ದ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನಲ್ ಸೆಟಪ್, ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಡ್ ಅಟ್ ಎ ಲೋವರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಇನ್ ಹೈರಾರ್ಕಿ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ದ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರ ರೋಲ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಹೈ? ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನ್ನ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್? ಅಟ್ ದ ಲೋವರ್ ಹೈರಾರ್ಕಿ. ಹೈರಾರ್ಕಿ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಏನು, ಬಟ್ ವೆನ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಟು ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್. But management accounting is generally placed at a higher level of hierarchy than the cost accountant. So idralle artha agutte, the role played by management accountant is very much more when compared to cost accountant, because he is placed at a higher level when compared to cost accountant. Now coming to installation. So cost accounting system can be installed without management accounting. Why? Because cost accounting is not dependent upon what? Management accounting. But management accounting cannot be installed without a proper system of cost accounting, which means that the success of the installation of management accounting is in the hands of cost accounting. So cost accounting idrene they can install this management accounting. Okay, so this is regarding installation. Okay, I think so students, this is about the comparison between what? Cost accounting and management accounting. Now moving on to the last aspect, okay, that is limitations of management accounting. What is the first and the foremost limitation? It is based on historical data. ನಾನು ಆಗಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ management accounting again it is based on historical data. Why? Because it is depending upon the facts and figures provided by whom? Financial accounting. Okay, management accounting helps the management in making decisions for the future. Correct, but it is mainly based on what? Historical data, which is supplied by whom? Financial accounting and cost accounting. So historical andre gottu, it records the facts and figures which have already taken place. This implies that historical data is used for making future decisions. Okay, the accuracy and dependability of such data will leave their mark on the quality of managerial decisions. Okay, so managerial decision quality ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ the facts and figures provided by financial accounting and cost accounting should be accurate, reliable. Correct, accurate ಅಂದರೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಇರಬೇಕು, reliable ಅಂದರೆ that is you should depend upon it. Okay, so only then the quality will be good. In other words, if past data is not accurate, ಅದು ಅಕ್ಯುರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಮೇ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಆವಾಗ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಏನು ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ಸ್ ತಗೋತಾರೋ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈ the successful implementation of the tools and techniques of management accounting to arrive at a good result, it is in the hands of the accuracy of the information so provided by both financial accounting and cost accounting. Okay, I think you understood this. What is the second one? Lack of wide knowledge. As I told you, the scope of management accounting is very wider. So which means that management accountant ಇನ್ನೊಂದೇನು ಅಂತಂದರೆ is placed at a higher level. So ಅವಾಗ you should be well versed with all the subjects. Okay, so the management accountant should have knowledge of not only financial accounting but also cost accounting, but also many allied subjects. ಇನ್ನು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಬೇಕು. ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದೋಸ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್? ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಬೇಕು, ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸೇಷನ್, ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕಲ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ಸ್. ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಈ ಮೇಕ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಟೂಲ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲಿ. The lack of knowledge of these subjects on the part of management accountant, it limits the quality of the management accounting. Okay, quality ಯಾವಾಗ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ only when he is well versed with all other subjects. Okay, so it is a complicated approach. Management accounting is a little complicated approach. So management accounting provides mass of data using various accounting and non-accounting subjects. Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ management accounting ಅಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ it is providing good amount of data by using what? Both accounting techniques and non-accounting subjects for decision making purpose. But sometimes management avoids this complicated and lengthy course of decision making. ಕೆಲವು ಸಲ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗೋಗುತ್ತೆ in taking the decisions. Why? Because mass data will be provided by management accountant. ಆವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್? ಈ ವಿಲ್ ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಲೆಂದಿ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ಇಂಟ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಅವನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ, ಅವನ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನೇಷನ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್, which means that such mass data so provided by whom? Management accountant will sometimes be ignored by the management in taking the decisions. ಅಂದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಈಸಿ ವೇ ಆಫ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ದ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಟೇಕನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ಫುಲ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ದಿರಾ ಅವರ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸಸ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ, ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ದಟ್ he knows, on that basis is going to take some important decisions. This leads to unscientific approach to decision making. ಇಲ್ಲಿ scientific approach ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, unscientific approach ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Why? Because it is not depending upon the facts and figures or the information so provided by management accountant. It is not a substitute of management. So management accounting only it provides information to the management for decision making, but it is not a substitute of management and administration, which means that what is the duty of this management accounting? Only to provide the information to the management for taking decisions, but management ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸನೂ cannot be done by management accounting. Okay, so ನಮ್ಮ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಆಲ್ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್? ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ದ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ದ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಬಟ್ he does not have any rights to take any decisions regarding this matter. That is why we say that it is not a substitute to management. It is a costly system. Management accounting, the ಮುಂಚೆನೇ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು, it is a very costly system and it can be installed only by whom? A large scale business organization. Okay, why? Because the salary payable to them also is very high, because he is a well versed person. Okay, so the installation of management accounting system in an organization is a costly affair. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ it requires a wide network of management accounting system. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ದೊಡ್ಡ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕೇ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಬೇಕು, ರೂಲ್ಸು, ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್, ಆಲ್ ದೋಸ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್. So all this requires heavy investment and small concerns cannot be able to afford it. Only big organization can afford to the installation of what? Management accounting system, students. Okay. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎಸ್ ಡೆವಲಪಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್. ಯಾವುದು ಇನ್ನೂ ಡೆವಲಪಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್. ವೈ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್. ಇನ್ನೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿನೂ ಇದನ್ನು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ಲಿ ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಫುಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಡ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಅಟ್. ಇನ್ನೂ ಅದು ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಯುಟಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಟು ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮತ್ತು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ಸು ಮಾಡೋದು ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟ. ವೈ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದೆಮ್ have not followed this system. Next one, lack of objectivity. The interpretation of information provided by management accounting may be influenced by personal bias of the interpreter of the data. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟರ್ಪ್ರಿಟೇಷನ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಜಡ್ಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಜಡ್ಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್? ಬಯಾಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಆ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಕಂಡ್ರೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ದೆನ್ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ದಟ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ಎ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ಒಪಿನಿಯನ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಟ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟರ್ಪ್ರಿಟೇಷನ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದರೂ ಅದನ್ನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾನು ಆಗಲೇ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಬಯಾಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಜಡ್ಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಬಯಾಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಜಡ್ಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಬಯಾಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಫೇವರಿಟಿಸಮ್. ಒಬ್ರಿಗೆ ಫೇವರಿಟಿಸಮ್ ತೋರಿಸೋದು, ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಈ ಮೇ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಫೇವರಬಲ್ ಟು ದಮ್. ಸೊ ಆವಾಗ ದಿಸ್ ಟೆಲ್ಸ್ ಅಪಾನ್ ದ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್. ಆವಾಗ ದ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅವರು ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡೋ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಅನ್ನೋದಾದರೆ then there are chances that a good quality decisions may not be taken by the management accountant, by the management. So why? Because there are every chance for personal biasment. Biasment ಅಂದ್ರೆ judgment at the time of giving the report to the management. ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್. ಇವಾಗ ಯಾವುದೇ ಏನೇ ಒಂದು ನಾವು ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ಸ್ನ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಹೊಸ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಫಸ್ಟು ಅದನ್ನು ಅಪೋಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? ಸ್ಟಾಫ್. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಪೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹೊಸ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಅಡಾಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಅಪೋಸ್. ಓಕೆ, the existing accounting management staff, they may not welcome the introduction of management accounting system. Definitely they are not going to welcome this system. Why? Because this may be look at the system with suspicion. ಅಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಒಂಥರ ಅನುಮಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಆ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ನ, ದಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಟು ದ ವರ್ಕ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ, ಅವ್ರ ವರ್ಕ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಒತ್ತಡ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅವ್ರ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಅಥವಾ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಕೂಡ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ದೇ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ದ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲೇಷನ್ of what? Management accounting. So that is called as resistance from staff. Resistance ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Opposition from staff. Okay students, with this I am going to end this presentation. Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಈ ಸೆಷನಲ್ಲಿ I have already completed the introduction of management accounting. So first part of this unit 1 is over, students. Second part will be analysis and interpretation of financial statements. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಥಿಯರಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಈ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯೂನಿಟಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಒನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್.